So we have the 4 different disciplines, and we want to find out exactly how you produce force, and we also want to take a look at your balance.
So we want you to do your kicks the hardest you can, the best style, the best force, and we'll be able to measure that force on that bag.
This heavyweight bag has been outfitted with an accelerometer. By multiplying the mass and acceleration of the bag and the fighter's leg, the data will allow the scientists to calculate the exact force generated by each strike.
The other thing we're going to do is I'm going to put a wireless accelerometer around your ankle, and that'll tell us exactly how fast your leg is moving when you're doing your kicks.
Many martial arts styles claim to be the most powerful. These readings will allow science to compare them side by side.
So you're going to start out low and then swing up, right?
The kick Latif will perform is called martello de negativa. It's a roundhouse kick disguised in a crouching position on the floor.
3, 2, 1, go.
That does look pretty good right there.
That was 99 miles an hour.
Latif's capoeira kick traveled nearly 100 miles an hour, faster than a major league fastball. The blow delivered a stunning 1,800 pounds of force, enough to cause major internal injuries in a single blow. It's impressive. But could this capoeira kick possibly be more powerful than the less stealthy styles? Or is disguised a compromise? 7th degree black belt Simon Reed demonstrates a traditional Japanese front kick from the form of karate.
Go!
Karate generated 71 miles an hour and 429 pounds of force. Not even a third of the capoeira kick, but enough to cause bruising and pain. Next up on the test platform is Levi Kurtovich, a mixed martial arts fighter trained in the Asian kickboxing form of Muay Thai. He'll perform a roundhouse kick.
Go!
The speed is a stunning 130 miles per hour, which is almost twice the speed limit of an interstate highway. Levi's roundhouse kick only generates 1,400 pounds of force, meaning his kick was 30% faster than Latif's, but it produced 22% less force. So how did Latif produce a more effective kick without violating the laws of physics? The secret is hidden within the style, the way this stealthy fighter recruits mass from the rest of his body. For example, in Levi's Muay Thai kick, it's more than just the motion of the kick that creates force. These traditional fighters often start by pushing off the floor with their rear foot. They then rotate through the torso and upper body muscles to increase speed and propel their upper body mass into the kick. In these kicks, the emphasis is on speed, and less mass is unleashed as force into the opponent's body. But in capoeira, Latif generates far less speed than the Muay Thai kick. By crouching down, he not only hides his kick, he actually compresses his whole body like a spring, anchors his left hand on the ground, and then launches the mass of his entire anatomy into the strike. Latif propels nearly a ton of force into the chest of his opponent. That's enough force to break ribs, damage internal organs, or even stop the heart. So far, Latif's capoeira kick is the most powerful. But there's one fighting style that's legendary for its devastating kicks. Bren Foster holds a 5th level black belt in Taekwondo.
3, 2, 1, go!
Bren's top speed is 136 miles per hour. That's faster than record speeds on 8 different NASCAR racetracks. So he has the fastest kick, beating Latif's speed by over 35 miles per hour. But will it prove more powerful than Capoeira's stealthier style?
Bren, you are our winner at about 2,300 pounds of force. So that's a lot of force in one kick.
Well over a ton, literally deadly. But once again, there's a hidden surprise in Capoeira. Although Bren's kick was the most powerful, Latif's Capoeira strike produced the highest ratio of force to velocity. It was the most effective technique. But why? The answer? Physics. The force of the kick relies on both mass and acceleration. Latif wasn't the fastest, only 99 miles per hour to Taekwondo's 136, but his Capoeira delivered the highest ratio of mass to acceleration in a single strike. From there, it's simple mathematics, and the numbers never lie. Latif's Capoeira kick literally had the most bang for the buck. But can the test be made even more realistic?
In a fight, it's unlikely that you'd have enough time to set up and completely just take out an opponent with a max kick.
We kind of gave you a really nice target, right? One that wasn't moving, one that was just kind of standing there. But we want to switch things up a little bit.
To simulate the unpredictability of a fight, the test platform has been rigged to move beneath the fighter's feet. The test now? Who generates the most power when fighting off balance? This time, Simon Ree will go first with his karate front kick.
3, 2, 1, start the movement. Okay, stop.
On the moving platform, Simon's karate kick reaches 67 miles per hour. But surprisingly, his force increases by more than 50% to 650 pounds.
How'd that feel?
It was very difficult, Cindy. Wow.
Next up is our Muay Thai fighter, Levi Kurtovich.
Start the movement. Okay, stop.
Levi's second Muay Thai kick peaks at 116 miles per hour, but he generates 1,300 pounds of force, a 7% loss. Up next is Bren Foster, whose Taekwondo kick created the most force on the steady platform. Can he maintain the performance in this unpredictable environment?
Start the movement.
His Taekwondo kick peaks at 97 miles per hour, 39 miles per hour less than before.
Pretty challenging?
Yeah, it is. It certainly is, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Of the three traditional fighters, Bren Foster's Taekwondo kick lost the most speed. But did he lose the most force?
The first time you had 2,300 pounds of force, and this one, 1,800 pounds of force.
The results are mixed. But how will an off-balance attack affect Latif's Capoeira kick? A maneuver intentionally hidden in an awkward stance.
3, 2, 1, start the movement.
A deadly strike hidden in a dance. Could this really be the most powerful kick of them all?
So what do you think, Latif?
Whew. It was hard.
Yeah?
It's hard to find the timing, the way when it was rocking back and forth. It was very hard. The target was moving as well as the platform. So it was very hard how to judge how much energy I should use to throw my body into the kick.
So, Latif, you actually had 99 miles an hour for your first kick, right? That was your baseline, no movement. And on your second kick, you were a little slower, about 60 miles an hour. And actually, your force came down quite a bit. You were down about 800 pounds of force.
The results are not what the scientists expected. They thought the fighter who was used to shifting his balance would fare better. In fact, it's just the opposite. But why? The high-speed camera reveals the answer. As the platform pitches beneath him, Latif's left foot misses the floor entirely, preventing him from drawing leverage and force from the ground.
Balance is extremely important since all force that's generated starts from the ground and moves upward. If you're not in a balanced position, there's no way you can create a great amount of force. So the first thing anybody has to do before they produce any force, kicking, punching, or otherwise, is get a firm base of support.
So disguise works, but only to a point. A surprise attack that looks off balance still relies on the fundamental physics of kinetic linking, linking the body to the ground for maximum power.